Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of West of Loathing. Last time we left off, we need to get stuff from the Buffalo Pile and the Fort of Darkness, so possibly we're gonna work on that. So yeah, let's go to Buffalo Pile. Lost Touch Oven Mine, ooh. Oh, I thought maybe vibrato stuff, but I guess, yeah. Well, Buffalo to Buffalo. Ah, you know, this place has a lot of buffalo. It's covered with a bunch of ripped up cards. Grutch is gouged into the table. Wait, that's the name of the skeleton that we freed. Oh, is this where Grutch lives? Okay. I like this different version of the music, by the way. It's like creepy. You hear a lot of activity down that corridor, chanting, shuffling of robes, clattering of bones, scary stuff. You really shouldn't go down there. Let's see about this path. Blood, milk, and ichor? Covered in big... Wow, this music's really going hard, huh? Is this gonna be the fill them to a certain thing puzzle? Ichor lemonade, yeah. Gotta be what this is. Wow, this is really building. Top the slab, there's a skeleton-shaped indentation with a buffalo skull-shaped indentation where the normal human skull-shaped indentation should be. It's a good thing to keep in mind if you end up in possession of the bones necessary to fill in the indentation. Okay. What in the... You look through the bars and see hundreds of human or buffalo human skeleton hybrids locked in there, 3 to a cell. The keys are hanging right next to the door. You could let some out if you wanted. They all look pretty angry. The shelves are filled with hundreds of crates, each full of buffalo and human bones carefully sorted. Grab a buffalo's worth. Consult the list. You got a box of buffalo bones. Yeah? You don't really have anything specific you want to do with human or buffalo bones right now, though, so while you appreciate how organized these guys are, there's nothing really here. Okay, how big is this place? What? This place is massive. Should really use scented candles. Flush it. Little wooden container filled with reading material. Advanced cow punching. Read it. Thick skin? Yeah. Pull the conveniently included sheet of sandpaper out of the book and rub your skin with it, nice and thick. Flush. Pile of trash next to the bad toilet. You find nothing of interest. Okay. One of those is not stopping. Or it wasn't stopping the flushing. Sleeping quarters, a Spartan cot. It's locked? Wait, what's locked? Black hood, bottle of buffalo tranquilizers. Buff out, buffalo tranquilizers and had a handful of pills, 114 meat. This is the kind of hood that minions of the necromancer might wear, or you would wear it, I guess, now that you've got it. Yeah. Hide? Austere cot, skull, yeah. Wicked looking leather bound tome, horrifying concept of Nextmax, lockpicking, old engagement ring, burial whiskey. Oh, burial whiskey's good. Skull chips, buffalo soldier diagram? One of those buffalo skeletons they're making. They're Mac. I'm guessing that's supposed to say making. But it gets cut off. Why would I hide in here? You settle in amongst the thick black robes, it's pretty comfortable. Wait. You wait and finally hear some noises outside as a couple of cultists pass through on their way from somewhere to somewhere else. You don't catch much of what they say, but what you do hear is it's milk before blood. Milk before blood, huh? Okay. Let's go ahead and milk before blood. Ritual is good, Doug. Why can't you get this? Probably because it doesn't rhyme. Milk before blood. Okay. Ritual is good. Should I add that? Let's add that. Ritual is good. Just in case. Wait some more. Wait a little longer and the cultists pass through again. This time you hear something different. Remember what the big guy said. Blood before Ichor, start that soldier's ticker. What? Blood before Ichor. Start that soldier's ticker. Okay. Cultists pass through again. This time you hear, no, remember the rhyme. Milk after blood, ritual's a dud. Milk after blood, ritual's a dud. And this time you have here, milk after Ichor. Oh my god, there's so many. Milk after Ichor, might as well try to reanimate Wicker. Ichor before blood, bad idea, bud. Okay. Ichor before blood, bad idea, bud. Oh my god. Okay. So wait, let's see. Ichor after milk. Do I have that before? I just want to make sure. Okay. So, yeah. There's versions that tell you that's a bad idea, and there's versions that tell you what's good. Ichor after milk. Rituals good as silk. Okay. Get it straight, Doug. Milk before Ichor, soldiers wakes up quicker. Milk before Ichor, soldiers wakes up quicker. Okay. Milk before Ichor, soldier wakes up quicker. My god. Ichor after blood, way to go, stud. Ichor after blood, way to go, stud. Why is Doug having so much trouble with this? No, Doug. That's not it at all. Remember, blood before milk as obsolete as the word thilk. Yeah, that's kind of a stretch. Blood before milk as obsolete as the word thilk. Milk after Ichor, might as well try to reanimate Wicker. Okay. Ichor before blood. Okay, now we've got them all. My goodness. This place needs a map. Jeez. Okay. So are we back? Grutch is on the table. Okay, we're back. We did a loop. Cool. Okay, so covered in big beakers. Now the problem is, where do I take these? Okay, so milk before blood, ritual is good. So milk comes before blood. Blood comes before Ichor. Milk before blood, ritual is good. Blood before Ichor, start that soldier's ticker. That sounds good. Milk after blood, ritual's a dud. So yeah, that's saying no. Milk after Ichor, might as well try to reanimate Wicker. Ichor before blood is a bad idea, bud. Ichor after milk, ritual's good as silk. Milk before Ichor, soldier wakes up quicker. Ichor after blood, way to go, stud. Blood before milk is obsolete as the word thilk. Okay, so I'm gonna look through these. So we have 4 different things, and eliminate is one of them. I don't even know if that's included. Like, do I need to include that? I don't know. Also, how does this work? I grab oversized chemical beaker. Okay, so I'm probably trying to get a mixture together that just works. Interesting. Okay, so I believe the combination, based off of all the things that I just listed off, is milk, blood, Ichor. And there's a few things that lead to this. Milk before blood, ritual's good. Blood before Ichor, start that soldier's ticker. Before... I'm saying Ichor? I think it's one of those words I've always pronounced like that since I was a kid. But I'm guessing Ichor. Blood before Ichor, start that soldier's ticker would make more sense. That's one of those words where I've just been mispronouncing it since I was a child, but it doesn't come up enough to really, to really fix it. God, I hate words like that. Yeah. Milk after blood, ritual's a dud. So, yeah, that definitely means milk is first. And then milk after Ichor might as well try to, or Ichor might as well try to reanimate Wicker. My god, I should have realized that way sooner. So yeah, I think it's milk, blood, and Ichor. Yeah, just one of those words. I feel like everybody has some of those. Like Pokemon names. Alright, so... milk... blood... and you. Liquid in the beaker begins to bubble. Watch the reaction. Steam rises from the beaker as the reaction intensifies. The intense heat of the reaction fuses the Ichor spigot into a useless mass of metal. How will it end? Boiling subsides and what's left in the beaker is, yes, tell me. When the smoke clears, you're left with a beaker full of a liquid that is unmistakably buffalo reanimating fluid. It's unmistakable because somehow the reaction calls the beaker to become labeled and the beaker says that it's buffalo reanimating fluid. That's just science. Okay, so we got it. Yeah, that was very easy, actually. It's a giant vat filled with lemonade. I'll collect some. Might as well bring some lemonade with us. We have the other thing, but... third of the way. Beakers... Let's just fill it all the way with lemonade. Liquid in the beaker begins to bubble. Increases the limit. The steam from the action causes the lemonade faucet to get clogged up. What's left in the beaker is... Scientific community, lemonade in, lemonade out. You've definitely proved it. I got a beaker of lemonade. That's what I wanted. Oh! This is the most lemonade you've ever seen in one place, except for the gigantic vat of lemonade you got it from. Increases your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 15. For the rest of the day. Oh my god, well I gotta try the other ones too, right? I just fill them all the way up with this. Milk, watch the reaction. Unsurprisingly, after the reaction concludes, you left a big beaker full of milk. You don't like milk very much, so you pour it on the floor drain and discard the beaker. That's pretty anticlimactic. No! Well, I want to try blood too. I thought lemonade would be useful. And it definitely seems like it is. Before it starts to scab and then discard the beaker. Okay. Okay, well we got the beaker full of lemonade. That's something we save for the end of the game, I think. That's a final boss fight thing right there. Alright. Or if I just decided I was never going to sleep again in the game, we could take it then. Or take it now, but that seems horrifyingly good. Alright. Buffalo Skull, yep, so I probably need the reanimating stuff for that reason. Do it. Whoa, they're quick. Not spooky damage. So I imagine this is where I need to do the ritual, yeah? Cursed Buffalo Soldier. Kablamza, blamza, blamza. And you shoot that thing. It's not gonna die. Okay, yeah, that one's gonna whiff. We don't even really need to worry about that. No, can I hit the one up here, please? Thank you. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, and then you, I can just stun, because I'm not gonna kill you otherwise. So we'll just stun you and let me finish you off. This turn. Here we are. It's funny. I'm still stuck on the Ichor thing. It's funny because I know I've read that word before and I've corrected myself before too, but it's one of those things I just keep going back to, saying it the other way. All right. 129. Some of them hadn't really finished decomposing. 156 meat. Oh, I was hoping they would drop their bones, so I could... You know. I guess do I just... grab the bones for a soldier? There we go, that's what we needed. Okay. So I got a buffalo soldier. Put the bones. Skeleton-shaped indentation with the buffalo skull. Yep. Lay the bones in the indentation. Unsure of what to do next, you start grabbing bottles and supplies from various shelves and drawers and working on the skeleton more or less at random. Some bone glue here, artificial ligaments here, some horn polish. Well, on the horns, that was pretty obvious. Now all you need is... funnel at the top says pour reanimation fluid here. Do it. Pour the fluid into the funnel and watch as it travels down all of the spirally glass tubes and stuff into the skeleton on the slab. After a few moments, newly assembled buffalo soldier stirs to life. Greet it. Welcome to the world, what's your name? Buffalo. Name just Buffalo? Seems a mite uncreative. You didn't let me finish. Sorry. Go on. Buffalo. Buffalo. Pauses for several seconds. Okay. Pleased to meet you, Buffalo. What's... You still didn't let me finish. Oh. Alright. Go on then. My name is Buffalo Bill. Pay attention. So could you remember anything from before? I remember eating grass. Okay, that makes sense. Anything else? Shooting. Lots of shooting. And people cheering about the shooting. Seems like you have combined memories of your buffalo and human parts. That sounds accurate. What will you do next? Guess I'll just wander around and try to find a purpose. Could travel with us. Well, sure, that sounds okay, but first, I want to take care of something. Bill stomps off. You hear a crunch, then a guy saying, "Hey, give me back my rifle!" Then you hear some rifle shots, some screams, and silence. Sheesh. Bill walks back into the room smiling. You think... Well, that about does it for this place, I'd say. If you can think of anything you'd like to do with bones, I reckon they're all yours at this point. The bones of the buffalo pile are at your disposal. I have unlimited bones. Let's get out of here. Buffalo Bill will now assist you in combat. Yes, let's. Wait, do I have both of them now? I have Susie and you? I was wondering if I would get you as a party member, but... Oh, that's cool. Okay, that seems neato. Yeah, I don't... Well, I'll grab them bones. I got a skeleton bone. Just in case we need it. Okay... Yeah, I think we're done. Except for, going to go fight all the cultists, I suppose. Like, I could still go do that. Right? That's not where I wanted to go. You are where I want to go. Actually, yeah, no, I guess... Yeah, I guess that's what's happening. That's not gonna pop up again. The opportunity to fight the cultists. I think I just basically came in here to steal that back. And that's kind of it. Maybe if I leave and then walk back in. No, no, it's not giving me the opportunity to fight the cultists. I went the sneaky route, I guess. What the holy crap is that? It's the buffalo pile. Me and my grandpa talking about it. Basically, it's where the early settlers of the territory buried all their dead. Buried? You mean haphazardly piled up? These are buffalo skeletons. People are buried inside the pile of buffalo skeletons. Make some kind of use of them all, right? Tell you one thing though, I don't remember Grandpa saying anything about a big entrance. So, is Buffalo Bill traveling with me now? Or is it like, I only could have gotten Buffalo Bill if I didn't have Susie with me already? Is that what's happening? I quite frankly do not know. Tell you what though, we will go over here. Odd flash of light nearby prompts you to stop and investigate. You discover a goblin with a strange hinged board covered with shiny foil, which are using to reflect sunlight onto a pair of leather boots. Hey, hello. What doing? Tanning. I'm a tanner. Talk to it. You are tanning boots? Yeah, sun using to make very tan. I think that's how it works, but I guess you're the expert. What? Threat and force. Goblin, you are to giving me these boots. Okay, sure. For 250 meat, I'm giving them. No, for free giving them. Oh no! Overly tanned boots. 7 moxie. Sadly hand over the boots. Yeah, that's right. I'm a bully. I leaned into intimidation for a reason. Cool. All these cannons have flowers stuck in the barrels. Yeah, so I wonder if it's like, there's like a way for me to swap party members, or if you're just gonna be in the party with me and Susie, but I don't think there's space. Okay, that's totally what this is. I am maxed out on combat skills. I straight up can't get any more combat skills. So that's why the skeletal raise ability that I have is not here, I suppose. What do I want to get? Could increase my thick skin. You know what, that's 25 XP, we're taking that. Hold off a little bit more on the rest of that, because the things are so expensive and I like to be able to get what I need when I need it. Hello. Can I really not loot this? Oh, okay, there we go. Let's say. Hey, how we doing? Guy seems to be in a daze, looking around uncomprehendingly at the boots and cobbler's tools around him. Hi there. There's some pretty cool boots you've made. They're for sale? Huh? Oh, no, I mean, I'd like to sell them to you, but they aren't mine. You didn't make them? Funny, but how everyone assumes that, but no, they were all made by elves. Elves? Yeah, man, like little elf guys. They're hard to see, just like standing out of the corner of your eye, you know? I'll just be kind of standing here and just kind of, you know, I'm like, oh hey, got another pair of boots in my hands. Guess the elves made some more boots. Huh. I made a pair of boots myself in, I don't know, like a year? Years? Something. These elves keep making them now. Don't know why. Weird. Okay. You should open up a boot store. Huh? Store to sell your boots in. They're not mine though, they're... Right, the elves. But the elves can't just be making them just for fun. I think they're just making them so you can sell them. Huh. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Town called Dirtwater. Could open a really nice shop. It's a pretty long trip. But it'd be dangerous. I'd be worried the elves wouldn't make it, you know? I got just the thing. Tiny guns. Wow, what? Look at all these tiny guns. See, with these, the elves will be able to defend themselves on the road to Dirtwater. Oh man, that's so weird. Okay, yeah, cool. Packs his boots and tools together and heads out of the tent. It'll be kind of amazing if he actually makes it to Dirtwater, but stranger things have happened. Young lady is dressed in fancy, expensive traveling clothes, although headwear has made them dirty and ragged. Or although hardware has made them dirty and ragged. Also, her pupils are about the size of teacups. Wow, hi, a new face. My name's, one sec. Irene. She giggles. Everyone here just calls me Mushrooms, so I forget sometimes. Howdy, Irene. I'm Quasi. What's your story? Oh, not much to tell. I was hitchhiking to Frisco a few months back, but I stopped here and never got around to continuing, you know? We're like a big, happy family here, and everyone's so nice and appreciative of how I know so much about mushrooms. Mushrooms? They're good for all kinds of things. If you know which ones to pick, if you want, I can tell you a few of my favorites. Okay, cool. You like to buy a mushroom? This patch is extra groovy. How about a free mushroom? I guess. I suppose they're ultimately free after all. Sure, one won't hurt. Plus, what do I even need meat for? I got an item. Pale mushroom covered with a powdery layer of spores and a lit from a subtle glow. Opens your third eye halfway, increasing your mysticality by 23 for the rest of the day. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Here we go. Lactarius dirtihipica. Dirtihipica mushroom. You got a perk, Curtsy and Charm. The Curtsians have really taught you a lot about how to take advantage of hippies. Plus 10 moxie. Exactly. Would you like to buy a mushroom? This patch is extra groovy. No thanks. 1,000's a lot of money. But we'll think about it. Hello, give me bones? Oh, do I have bones for you? Hi, I'm Quasi. Teeth, clavicle femur teeth. Wow, oh, okay. Give her some bones? Hand her an armload of bones, and she starts mechanically picking through them, selecting some and discarding others based on criteria you can't discern. Eventually, having chosen the best two from the pile, she secures them together with wire and screws and hands you something that basically looks like a sword. Bone sword. It's blunt and scary, which is half of the things a sword ought to be. Deals spooky damage instead of physical. Neat, thanks. Skull chips? You hand her some bone chips and she stops muttering. Her eyes seem to focus a little and she takes some glue out of her toolbox and presses the chips into a ring. Bone chip ring. Have more random encounters with skeletons. The ring is made of compressed bone chips and glue. It's disgusting. How do you even know where glue comes from? As soon as she gives the ring to you though, she's back to her muttering. Nice, thank you. More skull chips? Another bone ring. I mean, these things sell for a pretty good amount, right? But maybe I should keep some of the skull chips in case I need them for later. It just gives me another one. I was wondering if you'd give me something different. I'm Quasi. Salutations, Quasi. They call me the Talking Dude because of my extensive knowledge of the principles of philosophy and the arguments and conundrums surrounding its various aspects and interpretations. But that's not why they call you that. Interest you in discussion of the particulars of curtsy and philosophy, Quasi? Sure, why not? Talking Dude begins, and you immediately tune out. Blah, 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 blah. On the other hand, blah. Of course. Blah, 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 blah. Therefore, Locke is a terrible golfer. Blah. Don't you insult Locke from Final Fantasy VI like that. Posture alone is enough to keep him talking. Blah, blah, blah. Necessary and sufficient condition. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Dispositional and a current belief. Blah, blah, blah. As opposed to blah, blah, blah. He acknowledges your interest and barrels onward. Blah, 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 blah. As opposed to blah, 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 blah. Uh-huh. Blah. Cartesian dualism. Blah, blah, blah. Uh-huh. Blah, blah, blah. On the other hand... but Nietzsche said blah blah blah, blah meaning a life, necessary and sufficient condition. Yeah, I was wondering, you think feels like some of this is rubbing off on you? Plus 10 mysticality, aha! Nod politely. Okay, I'm out. I knew there was a reason I sat there and listened to you. God, look at my stats now. Wait, over here. Nope, not map. Inventory. Yeah! Look at those stats, though! We're not just about punching anymore. Hi. Ah, hello, yes, hello. I'm Todd. Ozzy, pleased to meet you. So what do you do around here, Todd? Chemist. I've been researching the properties of some of the local mushrooms. Properties like what? God, they get you totally wrecked. Right. Kidding. They actually have a lot of interesting properties that could be a real boon to medicine. They may even hold a solution to many psychological disorders. Oh, well, that's pretty interesting. The fact that they also get you absolutely smashed is just a happy side effect. Woo! Let's see. If you have any Lactarius dirtihipica mushrooms, I can refine them into a more potent potable, i.e. a potion, hee. In fact, I do. Boils up your mushroom and distills the results into a little bottle. A concentrated form of mushroom hallucinogen manufactured by an insane chemist. Hope you didn't have any plans for the weekend. Fully opens my third eye. Go easy on this stuff, has a real kick to it. Do I? This woman is rocking back and forth, making sounds as she rapidly flaps her lips with her fingers. And her a jaw harp? What's this? It's got a musical instrument. You bite the narrow part and then basically just do what you've been doing. Gives a few experimental twangs and boings and then knocks out a sweet riff. Wow, this thing's like a revelation. Thanks. Feel like maybe I should take the show on the road. Maybe try the Jewel Saloon in dirt water. Sounds good to me. Thanks again. She leaves, plucking that twanger the whole way. Okay. You have any... Yeah. I mean, I could buy another mushroom. You know, we're gonna leave that for next time. Should I? It fully opens my third eye. And I think I might be able to go get another mushroom. Although the question is, what could I potentially use this for down the line? We're drinking it. I want to... Swallow the extract, the world turns inside out as your mind replaces it. You gain an effect. Baccarat Galactarius. You've made the classic mistake. You consumed something given to you by a hippie. Your third eye is open all the way. Like, wow. Oh, okay, I thought something weird was happening. My third eye's open all the way. I mean, that seems good though, right? That seems good though, right? I just have to never sleep now. Never ever. Which also means I can never die in combat, because then I'll be forced to sleep. Because I'll pass out. So, yeah. That seems cool. I just wanted to see what would happen. What if it just started adding color to the game? Like once my third eye opens, everything's just psychedelic. That would be funny. Alright, well, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.